The color blue. It's a really good, well, a nice color. It's nice and bright, and yeah, quite beautiful. One of my most favorite colors. But it's also the color that represents sadness. Speaking of sadness, a lot has happened. And yes, it's snowing. Welcome to the brand new neighborhood that Kevin lives in. So I was able to ditch that apartment and pretty much move to this community that has mainly vampires. And so I was able to buy an empty lot in this area. It actually had a good amount of space to build on, and yeah, it's quite beautiful. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the house that I built on that empty lot. So let me just say that I've been busy. Yeah. This is kind of like a castle / mansion. Although, with that, like this really big structure, comes
a high amount of bills.
But I was able to, push everyone else forward. Oh, I'll get to these in a bit. This is why I mentioned sadness. Look at all these graves. I'll get to that in a bit. But yeah, the bills equal up to like 7,000 simoleons. And so, yeah, knowing how much I actually spent on this house outside and in, yeah, it was quite a lot. This was never here. So, yeah. Kevin lives in this place with his, with what remains of his family. And I forgot to mention in the last update, I forgot to mention one particular family member. Her name was Irene. And yeah, she was actually a cop. And so she actually passed away on patrol, possibly in this neighborhood. Oh wait, no. That was in the place that comes with the Get Famous DLC. So yeah, knowing that that I wasn't able to bring anybody over to that particular place. Yeah, I was never able to get her remains. So her spirit is actually kind of long gone. It's sad to say. But yeah, a lot has happened. Look at this. 7 graves. So many family members have actually passed away. So yeah, I have the remains for Saya and Bella over here. Then there was the one for Felicia. You should be ashamed.
Don't blame me. That's the butler's job.
Natalie, or the one that actually has the unpronounceable name. Her name is Natalie. Okay. I typed that in right. There's supposed to be an A between the N and the T. Bruh, I don't know what to call you anymore. And 3 more. I'll have to remember those. But Kevin and his wife actually had another son. His name was Mitchell. Oh yeah, one was Kevin Jr. This one was Mitchell. And I forgot what the last one was for. Well, actually, yeah. The last one was Mitchell. Like, it's so much that I'm actually losing track of how many, of which individual family member has actually passed away. But anyway, enough of the sad news. Let's get a bit of a look inside. The front door is on the side of the house. So, you know, it's pretty welcoming. I made it, you know, white and gold just so that, you know, it could seem pretty fancy. Immediately once you get into the front door, or side door, there's a piano. Some of the artwork from the previous apartment. Well, this is not really artwork, but like, you know, these bits of equipment and, well, silverware. This whole bunch of random stuff. And right over here, there's a bar. There's a karaoke area. Also, there was this designated area for the sim with the unpronounceable name, who was supposed to be called Natalie. Yeah, she was into art, and so, like, you know, this would actually give her a good view of her surroundings and give her a little bit of inspiration for what to paint. So, yeah. And there's like nothing above it. This area is just, you know, a full tower. Now, once we actually, you know, head down this this hall, this is actually sort of a ballroom or something like that, or like, you know, a place to have parties, you know, just hang out, play a bit of games. There's a card table. I gotta put some chairs here. There's an auditorium. So yeah, Kevin loves music, and so might as well have a place designated for, you know, this you know, particular hobby, or you know, whatever he actually wants to call what he does. There's actually a keyboard, which is actually a totally different skill than playing the piano. I put some lights over here just to, well, just to set the mood and stuff like that. There's spotlights. So, yeah. Like 24 seats. A microphone. The pipe organ from the previous apartment. A podium. This room is actually a bit of a home gym for Bruce. And speaking of Bruce, I completely transformed him. I mean, like, he got to level 10 of the athletic skill, and he still looked quite plump. Not gonna say fat or anything. I mean, yeah, he still looked quite plump. He had some signs of pecs, but yeah. He was still kind of plump, but now he's completely transformed. So let's say that I was his surgeon and performed plastic surgery on him. Now, sorry that it's dark down here, but this is the basement. So, okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix this. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this is the basement. This is actually a woodworking bench. So, you know, anybody could actually be over here to craft things. In fact, I'll show you some of the fruits of Kevin's labor in a bit. Next, here is the area with the indoor pool. It can't be outside because, well, vampires and sunlight don't actually go well together. Now, going upstairs. So yeah, the basement was obviously below, but this is actually above the first floor. So yeah, these are the stairs, And so this is where everybody, you know, comes to do what you do in a particular house. I mean, well, in a basic house. This is actually going to be a bathroom. Oh, I'll get to this in a bit. Kevin had another daughter, and the one that's being bitten right now is Kevin's wife, Martha. And the one with the tattoos, yeah, that's their new daughter. Why does she do this to her own mother? I mean, sure, sometimes vampires actually have this uncontrollable thirst, but why? Why your own mother? This is actually going to be a full bathroom, so yeah, I still got to put a sink here and, you know, finish up the walls and stuff like that. Now, before we move on with the rest of this area, this is the dining room where, you know, everybody actually, you know, eats, or at least one person eats, meaning Kevin's wife, who has actually had a bit of a makeover as well. So yeah, but at that woodworking bench, Kevin actually crafted these chairs. So yeah. Now outside, this is where we get scientific. So this is the observatory, and this is the rocket. So yeah, Kevin has actually been on quite a few space journeys, and you know, you can't really get all this in a small apartment. I designed this area to be, you know, wide and open for, like, you know, various projects that may not be able to be contained inside. And now here's a good look at Bree. So about her, she's actually a criminal. So what I plan on doing with these Sims is I plan on getting, you know, different achievements. And since, you know, I've actually looked a bit more into the game, I mean, like, I've become a bit more interested. I mean, like, I was interested before, but, like, you know, once I've actually discovered more facts about what you can actually do, I've become a bit more interested. Like, for example, there's a way that you could actually pretty much, well, there are quite a few ways that you could resurrect a fallen Sim. Kevin, the man of many wonders, I plan on making him an author. I mean, like, he's already many things. He's a high level, handyman. So he actually, like, you know, fixes things very well. He's already at a level 8 of handiness. Yeah. Plus, he's, you know, at level 10 when it comes to singing. He actually made his own violin. It's not this one over here, which should be downstairs, but Bruce actually carried it up here. But yeah, some things are actually out of place. But yeah, Kevin, he's a man of many wonders. So yeah, this is the kitchen, right near this desk over here. So there's an island where, you know, where Martha could actually, you know, make whatever meals or cakes for, you know, any babies to come, to age them up quickly, make them skip a few things in life. Sorry to say. Oh man, everybody in this family actually, like, you know, went through that. But yeah, it's a pretty nice area. This is the living room. Going back over here, this is supposed to be Bruce's room. I'm gonna put a TV up here. There's a painting over here so he can look at it while he sleeps, at least. But yeah, a pretty simple setup. And now we move on to another bedroom. Still sort of in development. You can still, well, you can see part of the roof, just, you know, in here. And this is actually a master bedroom, so it actually well, I actually kept this tub from the other house. It still has the many windows, so that the world can actually look inside and stalk their prey. Oh man. Well, not really the world, but at least people outside. I'm actually planning on putting some curtains over some of these windows because you don't want any stalkers. Over here, this is another bedroom. Not finished, but it's another one. And as we actually go outside onto this balcony, or did I even go through the door? Nope. Oh wait, yeah. This was the door. So yeah, this is the balcony, and you know, through this door is Kevin's recording studio. I mean, this wall is kind of glossy, but like, you know, with this pattern, I made this room to resemble, you know, the padding in recording studios. If you've actually been inside of a recording studio and have actually seen, you know, the walls looking like this, but you know, the black part would be, you know, this foam, this really thick foam. But yeah, that actually helps with capturing sound. So yeah, his equipment is over here. Somebody's able to sit over here and you know, watch him do his work. So yeah, he has a full studio. I do plan on possibly putting in the video editing station. I might have sold it, but yeah, maybe make one of the walls green to resemble a green screen. But yeah, that's the studio. Poor Martha. Jeez. Who would have expected this from her own daughter? Yeah, she has a bit of a bad reputation. Now, heading upstairs. Yeah, this is actually like, you know, a small hall that actually leads to the master the master bedroom. I mean, like, this master bedroom pretty much takes up this, like, you could pretty much say this entire floor. So yeah, here we are. I designed this place to be sort of a couple's room. And now time for the bathroom. Oh yeah. Oh no. I could have sworn that Kevin just fixed this. But look at how nasty this looks. Oh no. And I thought that Felicia's bathtub was... Oh no, this is just horrible. More stuff from the other apartment. And well, this shower slash bathtub was not in the other apartment, but you know, I decided to just add this in. Although I do plan on, you know, making a bit of an upgrade, because there's actually a machine that you can purchase that actually, you know, takes care of your Sims hygiene needs. Other than that, there's the attic. There's not really much else to show. There's just a bed in there for the butler. Speaking of which, one of the butlers actually passed away. And one of the butlers actually got fed up with Brie. Yeah, she has an attitude, and yeah, it's ridiculous. In fact, that butler that actually, you know, quit, that was actually Felicia's former husband before she passed away. And now for the butler that passed away, he's not really part of the family, but I don't know. One thing that I might actually do just to... I don't know if that guy actually had any family either. But yeah, that butler, yeah, he was a vampire as well. So yeah, Kevin actually has many goals. He, yeah, of course. Well, he actually completed the master vampire aspiration, and oddly, within that other apartment, there was something that was actually keeping him from achieving that. And there was actually this goal that was to survive 20 more days as a vampire. And whenever my PS4 would actually go into rest mode or even be shut off, yeah, it would be reset to 0, and I couldn't just let 20 days go by, because, you know, this whole family is, you know, a whole bunch of vampires, and speaking of which, they really need to be guarded, and you gotta pay a lot of attention to them, because if not, they're just gonna, you know, pass away in the sunlight, which is how most of these guys actually, you know, passed away. I mean, like, you really need to keep an eye on them, and, like, you know, sometimes they don't really have the option to open an umbrella. And speaking of vampirism, so yeah, at one point Martha was actually a vampire. I decided that Kevin would not be able to bear with the fact that that he turned her into a vampire against her will or something like that. But, you know, in the different options that Martha had, there was this option to ask Kevin to turn her into a vampire. So, with that being said, there was actually this could potentially show that she took being turned into consideration. So yeah, for Kevin, he has many goals. Yeah, and now he has the aspiration that is for being a genius musician. I might change that one because he already, like, you know, is a pro at pretty much anything that involves music. Oh yeah, Kevin is still an actor, and so, like, you know, he recently got a promotion where, like, you know, well, actually he hired a new agency where you know, he was actually able to, like, get better gigs, and you know, in fact, he's actually gonna be a guest star on a show that involves his fitness and handiness skill. So yeah, that'll come in very handy. Bree, she plans on becoming a public enemy. So yeah, there's a lot of evil and mischief that she has planned. So yeah, she's probably gonna be a bit more advanced than Vic. I mean, like, they're practically co-workers. Okay, everybody's inside, so that's good. Although Bruce, he's at work, so I can't really control what he does there. And speaking of Bruce, he's actually a minor league athlete. So yeah, he's making it kind of big at this moment. In fact, yeah, that's Bruce, the one that always kept on, you know, working out. So he's at work, kind of thirsty, over halfway through his shift, and yeah, I'll show you how he truly looks. I mean, fully looks once he gets home, because he's at work trying to provide for the family. And you remember how, like, you know, the finances of the family have actually been in, you know, the, like, well, in the high thousands. Yeah, that's down to 6,000 right now because of this palace. Oh, I think Bruce is back. And no, he's not a monster. But yeah, this is actually the new, well, the all new, all different Bruce. And yes, I made a Marvel reference. Wait. Who's that? It's Felicia. That's proof that she passed away. But soon I shall find a way to resurrect you. You will still finish your business career. I still have so many plans for you. Oh man, why did she have to go so early? Oh, you just had to stay out of the sun. Knowing how far Kevin is with vampire lore and you know, everything that actually involves vampires. Yeah, he actually found a way to make a cure for vampirism. So I'm pretty sure that I recorded a video of oh, and our former neighbor is still here. I mean, well, not still, but yeah, he came to visit. But yeah, there's actually a way to make a cure for vampirism. All you really got to do is just go to the bar. Well, actually, you gotta discover everything within the books. So, you know, from, you know, vampire, the Vampire Tome, Volume 1, 2, 3, and the Ultimate Vampire Tome. And yeah, have all those learned, and then from there, once you've read every single tome, then you have officially unlocked the cure for vampirism. Yeah, look at Bruce. Even though he's a full-time bodybuilder, yeah, still working out, keeping those pecs up. So, one of the ways that you can actually bring a sim back to life, I'm not really going to demonstrate it in this update because I don't know how to do it myself. I heard that you know, you can actually write the book of life, to pretty much preserve the soul and life of particular sims, just in case if they pass away. So without doing a bit of blasphemy, I'm pretty much playing Jesus when he resurrected Lazarus. Look at that. Repaired instantly. Now you can see the jets and the red lights inside. It's crazy. Wait, what? No. This can't be true. This can't be so. I gotta... Oh, why? It's a good thing that you guys are actually seeing this on camera, just to show you that you actually need to... Why? Just why? And he was just fine. What did he go outside for? This just shows that you really must look after your vampires, or any sims that you have as vampires. Because once they're out of your sight, they could be just, you know, reckless and just, you know, go into places where they're not supposed to be, like outside in the daylight. This is horrible. Bruce was supposed to be the one that took on the athletic role in the family. Now he has to start from scratch. Why, Bruce? You're not supposed to be outside in the daylight. You should know this by now. Oh, may you rest in peace.
Flippy! Flippy!
Well, at least he's with his mother. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this update. Stay tuned for more. See you guys next time. 8 Streets out, and God bless. Testing 1 2. Okay, it's working. That's good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I highly appreciate it. Also, thank you for keeping up with the channel as well. If you're brand new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe, because there's actually a whole lot more gameplay on the way that I'm pretty sure will bless your life. Also, if you would like to support me in my music career, please feel free to go on Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Google Play Music, or wherever you would like to, you regularly stream your music, to check out my first album, Home. It's officially released. So, yeah. 8 Streets Home. That's H-Streets Home. 8 Streets out. See you guys next time, and God bless.